Turn around. Oh, in the game. That makes more sense. He says, got him? Oh, you did. You did. I did. I turned around. You did get him. Yep. Oh.
At CohhCarnage, here's a random suggestion. Is there any way for your Twitter tweets to get mirrored on the Cohhiliton site? I hate Twitter and would rather pull out my toenails before I make an account, and I've had some of my toenails turn off in the past, so I know.
Okay, you know what? Everything from about the middle of that message on, you could have just stopped typing. But the first part of it, so no, I know we used to have it on that, but then when Elon bought it, he changed a whole bunch of the ways that the API worked and the costs and stuff. So I think we turned it off at that point. I think. But I mean, if it's the kind of thing, if people wanted, like, we could just, I could probably talk to Barry. We could just dump my Twitter onto that, like plain text, and then you'd never have to go there to see it. If people wanted that, but something we could do with that. Why not just go to Blue Sky? Because I don't like social media, dude. I don't want to leave one to go to another. I hate it. I hate it. I don't like it. So, yeah. Social media is not good for us, guys. It's not good for us. It's not good for us. Barry said no. Oh, no, Barry cried loudly and he announced that. Very different. Yeah, that means he'll probably get on it. Yeah. Why do I use Twitter? A lot of work reasons. I use Twitter for work. I mean, there's a lot of people that only use Twitter that are in our community. That's like the only way they tune in. And I need to do at least a little networking for this job. I started using the Twitter for when I started streaming. And it's helped for some networking. A lot of people I message regularly, I follow on Twitter and they follow me. So it's just a way I stay connected to people. But one of the reasons I don't want to go to Blue Sky is, again, I use Twitter for to DM people and talk to the people I'm already talking to. So I don't really use it to go out and find new info or go over the timeline. I don't really do that kind of stuff. So not on Twitter, I should say. I do that on TikTok. So yeah. I'm gonna find this, damn it. Am I even on the right rock? Probably not. We're doing this. Are you a fellow 6-7 enjoyer? More of a 4-1. Yeah, myself. But I mean, Tuesdays and Thursdays are normally 6-7. Yeah. I thought you could send tweets to Twitter at the same time, and then you could use Blue Sky API to send to your Coalition app. Maybe? That sounds technical. I'll talk to Barry. I will say, if I could just post on one thing and it would just go to all of them, I would probably do that. But I looked for an app that did that a while back, and none of them were any good. All of them had weird issues. Did you finish watching the Foundation new season? I have not. No. I think I'm on season 2 still. But yeah, I want to catch up. I like Foundation. All right, so it's above us, but that doesn't mean the entrance is. Yeah, I'm still trying to find Raised by Wolves or whatever it's called. I want to see that one. That one looks super interesting. Oh, this looks good. Is this it? Can you find it, chat? Oh shit! We may not be good, chat, but we have perseverance. Is that my spice knife? Yes, the spice is nice. Yep. Yeah, apparently everyone was really mad when they canceled Raised by Wolves. That's one of the reasons I may not watch it, because apparently it's just going to make me angry. I still wish I never watched Firefly. I'm still angry about Firefly. Still, it's been like 15 years. Still mad.
Who are you? Someone.
Damn, bro. Okay. Wow. That man just gave me a what for, chat. Okay. I don't think it was down here, right? No. This is fine. This is fine. I don't think it's up there. Wild seeing all these high-end resources here. It is up there. I meant to do that. Okay, so it's below us now, so let's follow it around here. I think that's it right there. Yep, like a glove. Like a glove. Nope. They should really make it safe to look at walls to grab onto them. Got my knife out, chat. Got my knife. This is a knife. Boom. Got him. Okay. This probably just goes out. Oh. Rolled up painting. Okay. Go, would this be something to play on a private server with friends? We love Conan, but I'm not sure this is the same vibe. Yes! I would recommend this game on a small server with friends. Yes. That's probably where I'd say this game shines.
He thought I wanted justice. He thought I cared. What I wanted was my grandmother's necklace. The Star of Wisova. 6 generations of Vais wore it. Smuggled from Ikaz in a corset lined with blood. Gone when Carthage went up in flame. Austin saw the tears. He thought they meant something, so he gave me his truth like it was a gift. I didn't betray him, not in the end. I kept his secret and lost the necklace anyway. Even if I'd held it again, it wouldn't bring back the ballroom, or the music, or the dancers. You can't ransom ghosts. And gods be damned, the dead never write thank you notes.
Nice. Saint says, Cohh, would you recommend this game to an armless man? No. This is a very combat game, and I think you probably should be armed. What? Very combat game. You heard the man. Very combat, much wow. Much blood, much stab. Is there a body out here? Aha. A cryptic note. Picture me in my glorious days before the downfall of a once great city. Code. Chat, we must go deeper. Oh, wait. Can I look at the painting now? Hold on. Valuables. A marble head of Janus. Nice. Rolled a painting. Oh, is this the body? It's Valet's body. Okay, cool. Good. Oh, wait. Why'd I cut it? What? Hold on. Anyway. Have you guys played Skate yet? I haven't. I saw some, unfortunately, not so great reviews. That it was very kind of like uninspired, unfortunately. So we got that. Oh. Are we gonna try active matter? Not sure yet, to be honest. Oh, a torn page from a manifest. A sheet with lists of names, each stating a shared stock volume and total value. Some names have been struck through, and the total value adjusted on the remaining names. The sheet seems to be the second part of a longer document. Manifesto. Hey, Alpagon, what's up, buddy? Hades 2? Dude, I am so excited for Hades 2. Oh my gosh. Dude, that's just that. We're gonna add it to the list, but yeah, I'm really, dude. This is the year of Hades 2. What the hell? Just add that to the list of games in 2025. Unbelievable. That was smooth. Need more Amelia stat. Agreed, Kibriel. Dude, she actually put a tweet out talking about how her role is really big, and I am very excited about that. Okay. Can't wait to spend some more time with Amelia. Always appreciate our time with her. I'm waiting on the new Digimon game, Acrostar. Cool. Not the first person I've heard say that. Not my jam, but I know a lot are excited for it. Very cool, very cool. Harbor says the Toreador and La Sombra characters are being added to the base game in Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. Yes, we heard, which is great. Very good call by Paradox. Very good call. Oh, and now that it's officially happened, I think I can talk about it. You guys remember a while back when I said I had a meeting with them? That's what I was telling them to do. When I told you that I had met with Paradox, yep, that's. I was basically like, you guys need to like do this like now. So, yeah, that was a very. Unfortunately, I also recommended that they change the name, but it understandably that is not something it looks like they're able to do, which makes sense. I mean, there's so much licensing and stuff that goes into that, but that does stink. I'm still very bummed about that. I'm very bummed about that, but I understand. It's just how it is. But it will still go down, unfortunately, as a pretty big blunder. Yeah. Name change is hard at this time. Dude, name change is hard at any point in a project that is as developed. And I mean, there's multiple companies involved, and there's like multiple holders of the IP, and it's a big old thing. It's a big old thing. Let's do here. Okay, was I talking about Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2? Gabriel says, hey, Dragon Age got away with it. Did they? Did they get away with it, Gabriel? Do you think they got away with it? Did they? I don't know. I don't think they got away with much of anything, really. Yeah, unfortunately. The Steam page for Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines is already updated with new info. Awesome. Good. Good. It's probably why it took them so long to make the announcement, is they had to get everything done and made and all the graphics and all that stuff. Doo-doo, 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 doo-doo. Why the hair? Oh, this hair? Charity. It's gonna get shaved off soon, thankfully. I'm gonna play Dying Like the Beast? Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. Mm-mm. Graylo, yeah, we've mentioned that more than a few times today. The Deep Rock Galactic Survivor hit 1.0. Fantastic game. I had a really good time with that game. I may actually go back to it at some point. I don't know when, but I mean I'd love to at some point. The game is super cool. Am I gonna go bald? Oh, I should have already. Yeah, I have a excuse me. I have some family that went bald significantly before me. So I'm a thing. Yep. Yeah, Bird of Hermes, yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. Hi.
Report on the deep desert.
On the valet, what's left of him. A vault stocked with high-value cargo. She wasn't traveling light.
Murder's noise. Cargo is signal. What kind of high value?
I found a part of a manifest.
Let me see it. Huh. Yes, I recognize some of these names. Tell me what you see.
I believe the vault holds the last riches of Carthag's nobility taken before the city died.
Interesting. What makes you say
I
that?
looked at some of the items. It seems like they belong to nobility from that time.
I see.
She rambled on again about a necklace. My guess, she used the stolen goods to bargain for it.
You met with her? Somehow I missed that in your cheerful updates. A necklace, is it? It sounds like a sentiment wrapped around leverage.
Not a conversation, just her voice on a reel. She talks to the lens like it's a confessional.
Of course. A Shigawai confession. Last refuge of the melodramatic. Easier to confess to a machine than face a reckoning, I suppose. Anything else?
Makes me wonder if one of the names in that list is angling for a bigger cut.
Possibly, but everyone's always angling for something. It doesn't mean it's worth chasing. Anything else?
Found a cryptic note on our valet. It looks like some kind of code, maybe to unlock something.
Coincidentally, I have a seat at a banquet with Phaedra Vi, and several others listed on that manifest. I'll gather what I can there. You go back to Phaedra's apartment. That note might be our next key.
Speaking of the note, any chance you can let me make sense of it?
Read it. What did it say?
Picture me in my glorious days before the downfall of a once great city.
Subtle as ever. She's leaving you a memory dressed as a riddle. What do you need help with?
Picture me in my glory days. What do you think she meant by it?
She's not subtle. Find the picture. She's telling you where the lock is, or the key.
There are multiple portraits for her apartment.
Congratulations. You've graduated from aimless rummaging to actual investigation.
Ouch.
Now follow the thread. Those
Oh,
portraits
man.
are saying something.
The downfall of a once great city. What do you think she meant by that? Probably old Carthage.
There aren't many once great cities around here, are there? I assume you can guess what city she's talking about.
Carthage.
Indeed. Arrakene's survival is a testament to the Duke's stubbornness and luck. The answer is Carthage, and I suspect our dead engineer has provided the clue that confirms this detail.
The year Lathe marked on our schematics.
10194, the year the old city died. I don't know exactly what she meant you to find, but this feels like something carved, not
Nice.
script.
Cool. Okay. Go overture. Do you see many other players in PvE zones, or does it feel empty? Well, we're playing on private servers on Atrato right now. So all the people that you see and that we play with are people that are from our community. We have some people that are still active, but to be honest, we played a lot as a community when this game came out, and most people got their fill. So people just kind of dive back in and keep their base going and revisit and stuff like that. Empty frame. And why does my Slack never go to the bottom? Is that like an option that I have to select or something? Like, I want my Slack to always be on the bottom forever. Oh my god. Slack is just bad at it? Yeah, dude, it's so bad at it. I miss so many things because of it. Remember Big John with the 40 months?
With Twitch Prime, thanks for the 40 months of silly shenanigans and sophisticated craziness. Here's to another 40.
Love it, dude. Thank you so much, buddy. Appreciate that. Remember Big John. Thank you, thank you. This looks like a good one right here. Boom! Picture me in my glory days. Do I have to go to old Carthage to get the code, you think? Maybe. You ever worry about getting sued for using that sound cue? This one? No, because that is not the one from Zelda. It's actually a public record, or a public one. Yeah, it sounds like the one from Zelda. Sounds very much like the one. This one sounds like the one from EverQuest. That sounds in public. So, yep. No, unfortunately, like, the way that it works is if anything on my YouTube is at a risk of something like that, my YouTube will flag it. Like, any of those, like, if it was long enough to be flagged by Nintendo. I used to do all sorts of sound bites, like, he's the best around, like, all sorts of fun sound bites. Anytime I would hit one of those sound bites, I would mute, the video would get auto-muted on YouTube. So, yeah, all that stuff had to go, unfortunately. But the added benefit, the nice part at least, is the fact that I don't really have to worry about it, because it's it always keeps track of it for us. So I was looking around here. It says we have to decipher the valet's note. But the note was the thing about the painting and Carthag. Do we have to, like, spell Carthag? Is this thing just, like, staring us in the face somewhere? Probably is. Let's do this. Hold on. Okay. Here. Yeah, maybe it's... Oh, we never really found this out, did we? What else did we get from here? We got the manifest note. Second part of a large... We got the note to the valet, Sector B5. Trade receipt from Tijdi O'Gary. The Wisova is waiting. Oh! It's dated B-line BPD. Okay, there it is. Awesome. Oh.
Because, Father, Zantara destroyed the last facility that
Oh!
tested precision
Oh!
gas barrels.
Oh, she did. The heavy chair holds the broken form of a dead woman, head lolled forward, arms slack, her lifeless face a mute witness to an unspeakable final act. Examine the upper body. Rich fabric drapes the woman's lifeless form, silks embroidered with fine threads, hinting at wealth beneath the ruin. The slender stiletto dagger buried to the hilt is visible above the collarbone. Use the poison snooper. No toxins detected. I think the knife probably... Okay. Examine the hilt.
To start the firing cycle. Iceberg controllers in the green.
The snooper's light flickers green. No poison lingers. Yet something about the pristine, unmarked blade feels deliberately careful. Okay. Examine the face. No signs of physical trauma. Examine the mouth. No foaming, no residue. No poison. Glassy and discolored eyes. No poison.
It's different. We have no idea how it's going to react. It is insanity, David. No one here disagrees with you. We have written orders.
The Combined Haunted Community Theater presents an Arakin Playhouse production of
Oh, it's a playhouse. Okay.
brought to you by the generous patronage of the
Top
British
part of a
Empire.
torn manifest.
Support of the Spice Miners Fellowship.
A name scribbled on top. Overseer Mon Torsival.
Time to dim the lights
A noble mask.
to those fateful days.
Scanning the mask reveals a tiny, almost invisible, retractable needle hidden right next to the mouth. Use poison super.
The Imperial Scenarist Guild has been provided unfettered access to the sealed records and testimonies of those who survived.
Slip from the poison super, confirming a poison trace on a small, retractable needle inside the mask. Hey, Chrysel with a $15 tip to the mod team.
Just a little token of appreciation for the 5 years of awesomeness.
Thank you, dude. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you. And thanks for supporting our mod team. Banquet guest list. There's Mon Torsival.
And the war of assassins between House Atreides and their ancient enemy House Harkonnen is well underway.
I've been trying to say this for weeks. Carthag, you want the truth? I was hired to fix a problem, quietly. A man, high voice, long shadow, wanted something buried. No noise, no survivors. I helped him, mapped fault lines, tuned resonance, knew exactly what would happen. They paid me, gave me a new collar, a title I never earned. Carthag fell. You've seen the ash. But I laid the tracks. When the train came, I looked away. The nightmares aren't fire or screams, they're silence. That moment before, I could have said no. Now it's inside me. The rot. I drink, I work, I don't sleep. Take this, sell it, burn it. Just remember, someone knew, even if I don't tomorrow.
They say he was an agitator.
The Dune men say first silence, then dust, then wings in the dark. I used to think it was poetry. Now, it feels like a countdown.
We have the peon's compact.
To hell with the compact. Do they
Nice,
expect you
dude.
to work as a machine?
Great VA.
Arresting.
Man.
Watch what you say. You know they listen. Please.
Hell yeah. Let's go. I gotta say, as long as they keep like the main quest this level of quality, I'll keep coming back to the game to check it out. But I will say this. It's really unfortunate to see how much the design in this game clashes with what it is. Because one of the best parts of this game is the fact that we're going to be able to revisit it every 3 to 6 months to get like new quality content. That's awesome. But the game design inherently doesn't support that. If you play on a private server, you literally have to keep paying for that server or all of your base and work disappears. You have to log in every couple weeks to pay taxes and power your base. Like this game design does not support the content treadmill that's in it. They literally are, they're not only not designed well to go together, they actually actively work against each other. Because I can guarantee you that there's going to be people that come back to this game and say, oh cool, the main story got updated. I want to play the main story. And then they're going to log in and be like, holy shit, my base is gone? Oh, I didn't pay my taxes? All my shit's gone? Well, that main story, I'm going to go play something else. And that feeling, that was a totally preventable feeling. That they could have designed this for where no player would have felt like that. And it sucks because it was flawed from the start. This game was flawed from inception, from making a game like this and then basing it on the Conan Exiles model. The whole premise was flawed from the beginning. All of it. And that sucks. Because some parts of this team are kicking ass. The team that's making the main story is kicking ass. And it's so unfortunate that like some parts of this game are fantastic and other parts of the game are like, what are you doing? Like how, like you, like this could literally not have been designed worse in some cases. It stinks, man. It's such a mixed bag. It's such a mixed bag. It's crazy. Yeah. If I was Funcom at this point, I would be working my ass off to figure out how I could make this game an offline product. If I was Funcom, I would be figuring out, A, how can we make it so that players don't need to rely on servers to play the game? Because they want us to play this game for years. We can't, most of us are not gonna be paying server costs for years. Like we can't do that. We need to be able to like do it ourselves. And then on top of that, you get that set up and then give players a way to move their character and base to one of their little offline / private servers. And like, that's the only thing I could see that would arguably like save this. Like if they allowed us to just have our single player and small group experience, I think that could save it. But in the current state, dude, there's so many avoidable issues. It is really unfortunate. Really unfortunate. Is it too late for that? No, I don't think it's too late. See, here's the thing. There's a lot of really good stuff in this game. And they still have a lot of really good stuff coming in this game. But like, for instance, maybe there's a world where Haga Basin is local. And then when you go to, or no, Haga, maybe there's a world where only the deep desert is where you see other people like on a if you play on a smaller server. So like I could see them wanting to keep some parts of the game online only. That makes sense. But I mean, like, the thing that I keep coming back to is it's just, again, their distribution of their content does not line up with the tools that they're giving players to play the game long term. It just doesn't work. They need to lock their design team in a room and don't let them out until they come up with a way to do this right. Oh my lord. People would cheat even worse with local save files. Dude, the game, if you don't think that everything's already been ruined from the duping stuff that was running in this game rampant, like that's, yeah, I would say at this point, balance, if balance was what they would be worrying about right now, I think they're in a great place. Let me just put it that way. We're talking about just like being able to play the game right now. Yeah. But I see, and as far as I know, there's still duping problems. Like, I think you can still dupe, which is crazy, but I'm pretty sure you still can. I guess there's someone talking about it on Reddit recently. Would you recommend Dune Awakening in the state that it is right now? I would recommend parts of this game, no question. If you are a sandbox survival player and you like Dune, like, this is a great, super great fun game. Why is this stuff not stacking? There it goes. Why did that work before? So like I had a phenomenal time in this game when I was leveling up my classes and doing all the Haga Basin stuff, and I had like almost 100 hours, built a big base. Like I had a great time in that part of the game. But eventually you start getting to a part of the game where it's like the game just isn't really, the end game isn't really there, and what is there is not well focused. So it's almost like Dune Awakening is two different games. One of the games I actually recommend. I have a great time. I recommend it. Like, it's a game I'm playing right now and enjoying it. But you know, there's this other game that's mostly promises, and that one is, I would never recommend the game for. So, did I just go all the way here and they're going to tell me to go back? Where is Tiji O'Gary? I swear to God. I probably have to go all the way back. Tiji? Why don't I don't see anything anywhere. Haga Basin and DD should have been separate game modes. Yeah, oh, I agree. They shouldn't have included DD in the base game. They shouldn't have put DD in the base game until it was ready to be something. Like it was just what this game had in DD on release was I mean, it didn't have anything. Yeah, it was I would have preferred if they would have just kept it Haga and really developed their vision for Deep Desert, and then released like the developed vision and been like, here's what we were thinking, here's what we wanted, like bam, you know. That I think could have been awesome. But unfortunately they early accessed it, essentially. And the problem is they early accessed it, and then like I just feel like they weren't fast enough. They weren't quick enough in addressing things and doing all that kind of stuff. What brought me back to the game? They added more of the stuff I love. They put in more single player content. Yep, we're running around and having fun with that right now, and I'm enjoying it. The voice acting's great. The story's picking up. Like it's been fun. Are people actually PvPing in this game? I do not know. I have not seen any PvP, but I'm on a private server, so that makes sense. Yeah. There are public servers which are far more populated. There she is. Boop.
Oh, hey there, friend.
Hey there.
Looking for anything special?
Yes, information.
That's not normally a good I trade in. I'm more hands-on.
I know you traded goods with Phaedra.
And I've got lots of customers, each with their own sordid affairs. None of my business.
I killed Fett.
At CohhCarnage want to come back to it and have lost everything, so it's almost so I start all over with a new character of spend endless hours grinding and working to get it all back. Neither is appealing to me.
Yep. That is the fundamental game design flaw of this game. And their long-term deployment strategy. Yep. 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 We were just talking about people in your exact position like 10 minutes ago. Yep. Phaedra is dead.
That's unfortunate.
It's vital that I understand what she was trading.
I shouldn't say. It's not good business. It's not safe.
Do you know she was blackmailing Austin?
I knew she was scheming up something to put together the scratch she'd need to get that necklace she obsessed over.
Do you know who creates these masks?
No.
Oh, okay, that's fair. I heard her recordings. She spoke of a necklace.
All right, all right. The lady was obsessed with her ancestral jewels, which I gather she lost with old Carthag. She particularly yearned for a necklace, the Star of Wisova.
Hey,
Turns out an enterprising scavenger had it. So Phaedra hatched some kind of scheme to get up the money to reacquire the necklace.
I have this manifest, top of the list, the Overseer. Do you know who that is?
Damn, I've got an answer, but you aren't going to like it. Phaedra was part of a little cabal who collectively had a stash of treasure they took out of old Carthag before it blew. Last to live takes the pot. Phaedra was making desperate trades to get the funds to retrieve her ancestral necklace. Well, anything could happen in that nest of covetous snakes. As for that person listed on the manifest, the Overseer, that is Sub-Prefect Tours. He's overseeing that group.
Tours?
Not the sort of thing you spill over afternoon tea, is it?
Tours is going to that banquet. What if he was behind this all along?
I suppose you'll be catching up with him then and leaving in a hurry, huh?
Freaking Tours, man! Hold on. Now, is Tours about to get murdered, or is Tours the mastermind? Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, why not turn the taxes off on your server? They are. They are off on my server. Mm-hmm. All the coalition servers. Yep. Uh-oh, the banquet. One sec.
That's not your door to open, stranger. Push it, and you'll find I'm harder to move than most.
I like that voice. I feel like we know that voice. How many servers do we have? We have 5 servers through Nitrado, and they have been doing great. If you're thinking of getting a server, definitely recommend Nitrado. We partnered with them after the luck we had with them when we started Dune, actually. I know it's a private gathering, but I need to speak with someone inside.
And by order of the Emperor, I'm telling you to slow your gallop. There's nothing for you inside.
Did you just tell us to slow our roll? I think you did. Strong tone for someone without a uniform. I mean, he is fully armored, but okay.
I am the Sheriff of Arakeen, and the only uniform I wear is this sword and belt.
Oh, damn.
Of course, you're welcome to test whether I'm dressed for the job or not. I found my reputation and steel tend to speak louder than epaulets.
Time is of the essence. I need a fast word with someone inside.
Fast or slow, I don't think you're gonna get much chatter out of them inside. They're all dead.
All of them?
We've got one survivor. Technically. Old bird's flapping her wings on the way down. But she'll land soon enough.
I have reason to believe Sub-Prefect Torres is among the guests. I need to confirm it.
Torres? At a party. Well, there goes the mood.
Party's over. Let me inside. I might be the only one who knows what to look for.
All right then. Since you're so worked up over it, I could use help matching faces to masks. And seats. And if you already know some of these silk-wrapped corpses, all the better.
I found a guest list with notations for the butler. Might help sort who's who.
Good. That saves us a few hours of corpse roulette. A few of these poor fools I already recognize by build or reputation.
Oh.
The rest you and your list can help with.
Hammond Rye, let me double check that now. They should all be off. Let me confirm. Yeah, they should. All the ones on our servers should be off. Give me one sec. Okay. If they aren't already. How do you know them?
It's my job to know who's whispering in the shadows. This crew kept to themselves. Rich, quiet, and just strange enough to raise my interest.
Are the ghost servers going to be up for sure?
Yes. Of them since they landed.
I've said this publicly and I'll say it again. If you play on one of my servers, I am planning on paying for my servers for at least a couple years. And I will try to give at least months notice before we shut them down if we do. But yeah, we're gonna be on until at least like the end of 2027, if not longer. As long as they keep making content for the game, we'll probably keep leaving it on. Leave them on. So I know there's a few hundred at this point people that picked our servers just so they knew there'd be servers on, and so they're going to stay on. Yeah, for that reason. What do you mean kept to themselves?
I mean they didn't dine with the Atreides, didn't show up in the salons, and never hosted anyone outside their circle. Came down on private carriers, quiet ones. No welcome party, no flag waving. When nobles start behaving like spies, I start watching like one.
What'd your observation uncover?
These little gatherings weren't new. Masquerades are not. Same crowd, same vices. Wine, secrets, and shouting matches dressed up as witty banter. Masks just gave them an excuse to say the quiet parts out loud.
Oh, man. So many good lines in this game. Sounds like regular nobles to me.
If by regular you mean secretive, paranoid, and always 3 drinks deep in betrayal, then yes, absolutely.
Secretive, paranoid about what? I'm assuming he's going to say everything.
Something they were hiding in the deep desert. Could have been a spiritual retreat. Could have been a treasure hunt. All I know is they were tight-lipped going out, and even tighter coming back. Anyhow, enough jawing. Let me get a look at that guest list. I'll match it with my data and cut through some guesswork.
Wilgo, what's the lurker check-in do? Nothing.
Appreciate it.
Checks in as a lurker.
Now I'll play scribe. You go play confessor. The old bird is
Oh,
waiting.
now I want to play Shadowbane. The old bird.
Call her Countess if you like. I call her the last shriveled thorn on a dead branch. Sharp tongue, sharper memory. Don't be fooled by the frailty. She can still draw blood with a whisper. The butler saw things. Doesn't rattle easy. You do well to speak with him before the details slip through the cracks.
Yes, Sheriff.
See what the butler and the old hawk have to say. After that, come find me. I'll be the one holding this city together.
Ah, I love it. This is like a serious investigation quest. Like, they just keep drip feeding us info. I love it. I love it. Guys, I gotta run. I gotta do some electrical work and install some things and some other stuff. So I gotta go for now. I might be back for a cozy this evening, but I'll definitely be back tomorrow. We may start Dying Light in the morning or more Borderlands. We also have the Convergence Showcase tomorrow, and I think we're doing a Dying Light thing tomorrow evening. So, yeah, we'll see. We're going to be doing more of this for sure at some point, too, because I'm definitely going to finish this quest. This has been fun. And, yeah. Thank you guys so much for being here. Have a great morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are around the globe. And as always, thank you so much for spending some of your life here. See you guys later. Back soon. Bye-bye.